You may have heard about the concept of grounding your energy. It is a concept that is emphasized in many ancient traditions like yoga and Taoism. But what does it actually mean to ground our energy system? To get a better understanding of what grounding actually is, let's have a look at electrical systems. Within electrical systems, the grounding limits the voltage fluctuations and it ensures a reliable flow of electricity. Otherwise, any interruptions or instability can bring down the entire system. So, what does that mean for us? Well, our bodies are electromagnetic as well. So, grounding our system allows us to conduct higher levels of energy through the system, and it reduces the risk of overstimulation and burnout of our nervous system. What does this mean in terms of our breathing? Well, roughly there are three distinct modes of breathing. There is clavicular breathing, which is shallow upper chest breathing. There is thoracic breathing, which is chest breathing. And then there's something called diaphragmatic breathing. Both clavicular breathing and thoracic breathing are symptoms of chronic tension and stress. Diaphragmatic breathing is the natural way of breathing. It results in a deep ventilation of the lungs, ensuring that the oxygen gets all the way to the bottom of the lungs. Diaphragmatic breathing is also sometimes referred to as deep abdominal breathing. There seems to be some misconception about what deep breathing actually means. Breathing deep does not mean that we increase the size of our breathing. It actually means that we breathe into the depth of our lungs. If you want to learn more about the detrimental effects of breathing too much, then check out the video that I created on this topic. Diaphragmatic breathing is more efficient due to the shape of the lungs. The lungs are more narrow at the top and wider at the bottom, so there's more blood flow at the lower lobes of the lungs. This means that if we're able to get the oxygen all the way to the bottom of the lungs, there will be more oxygen that is distributed into the bloodstream. Besides that, the majority of nerves in the lower parts of our lungs are more connected to the parasympathetic nervous system, the system of rest and digest. So the more we're able to deepen our breathing, the more we bring our entire system into relaxation. The diaphragm is a dome-shaped muscle which is attached to the lower spine, to the rib cage, and to the sternum at the front. When we breathe, during the inhalation, the diaphragm contracts and it flattens. And when we exhale, the diaphragm relaxes back to its neutral position. It is said that a typical adult nowadays only uses about 10% of the range of movement of this muscle. This puts an enormous strain on the heart. It elevates the blood pressure and it creates a host of circulatory problems within the body. When the diaphragm is properly engaged, it supports the heart in the circulation of blood throughout the body. For this reason, the diaphragm is sometimes referred to as the second heart. On top of that, due to the location of the diaphragm, when we breathe, it massages all the abdominal organs, increasing the blood flow within these organs. When we look at the Chinese alchemical teachings, the Taoists say that the actions of the lungs must be anchored to the kidneys. They are not referring to the organs of the kidneys, but rather the kidney energy within the body. This kidney energy governs the area of the body in the lower abdomen, between the actual organs of the kidneys and the base of the spine. The Taoists say that our breathing must be anchored low within the water element of the body. The water element is governed by the kidney energy. As we work on anchoring the breath in the lower abdomen, we should not be forcing this process. The kidney energy within the body should be strengthened so much that it actually pulls our breathing gradually down into this region of the body. By anchoring the breath, we allow the nervous system and the mind to settle down. When we try to force that process, we create too much tension, which leads to a stagnation of energy. Our breathing is closely related to our nervous system and the subtle energies within and around our body. Anchoring our breath through diaphragmatic breathing grounds our energy. It helps the storage of excess energy within the navel area. The Taoist teachings speak of three major energy centers within the body, the three dantians: the upper, the middle, and the lower dantian. The upper dantian is located in the head, the middle dantian is located at the heart, and the lower dantian is located in the lower abdomen. Only the lower dantian is suitable for storage of excess energy. If the energy is stored in the heart area, it overstimulates our emotions, and if the energy is stored within the head, it causes all kind of mental disturbances. As mentioned earlier, all ancient traditions emphasize the importance of a proper foundation when it comes to our breathing. Correct breathing habits will lead to a proper grounding of our energy system, and this grounding becomes like an anchor of a ship. It provides more stability during a heavy storm. It will not prevent the storm from raging, but it will keep the ship more stable and secure. In my upcoming course, The Fundamental Elements of Breathing, I will discuss grounding as an important aspect. I will also share practices that you can do to help anchor your breathing to the lower abdomen. So if you're interested, then check out the course on my website. The link will be in the description below. Thank you, and I wish you a wonderful day.